He has a skylight in his bedroom, which means he can see the sky when he lies in his bed. He can see birds, the clouds, and aeroplanes. But most of all, he likes to lie and look at the moon. One cold November evening, Birdie was getting ready for bed and looked up through the skylight to see what shape the moon was, as he often did, but he couldn't see it anywhere. He became quite worried and thought to himself, who stole the moon? He decided to go into the garden and see if any of the nocturnal animals could help. Nocturnal animals come out at night when the moon comes out and we have all gone to bed, you see. First of all, Birdie saw Hedgehog. Good evening, Hedgehog, said Birdie politely. He didn't want to offend Hedgehog. Have you stolen the moon? It's just that I can't find it anywhere. No, said Hedgehog. It wasn't me. I've been busy foraging for food in the leaves this evening. Okay, said Birdie. Sorry to bother you. He carried on with his search. Next, Birdie saw Fox. Good evening, Fox, said Birdie politely. He didn't want to offend Fox. Have you stolen the moon? It's just that I can't find it anywhere. No, said Fox. It wasn't me. I've been playing with my fox cubs in our lair this evening. Okay, said Birdie. Sorry to bother you. He carried on with his search. Next, Birdie saw Badger. Good evening, Badger, said Birdie politely. He didn't want to offend Badger. Have you stolen the moon? It's just that I can't find it anywhere. No, said Badger. It wasn't me. I was busy eating some delicious cat food that the next-door neighbors left out for their cat. Birdie was getting more than a little concerned. What if he never found the moon? How would all the nocturnal animals go about their business without the moonlight to guide them on their way? Birdie snapped out of his thoughts as he tripped over a small molehill in the garden, and out popped Mole. Good evening, Mole, said Birdie politely. He didn't want to offend Mole. Have you stolen the moon? It's just that I can't find it anywhere. No, said Mole. I've been busy burrowing in my tunnels this evening, trying to find some juicy worms for my tea. Maybe you should ask Owl. He knows everything and has a great view of the garden. He might know who stole the moon. Thank you very much, said Birdie. Owl was sitting up in the big chestnut tree, as if he was king of the garden. Good evening, Owl, said Birdie excitedly. While you have been high up in your tree this evening, I don't suppose you saw who stole the moon. Good evening, Birdie, said Owl. I never miss a thing high up here in my tree. I watch Hedgehog foraging for food, Fox playing with her cubs, Badger eating next door's cat food. I can tell you that nobody stole the moon. Birdie's heart sank. I don't understand, he said. So where is it? It is nowhere to be seen this evening. Have a look in the sky, said Owl. Can you see any stars? Well, no, said Birdie. That's because it's a cloudy night, said Owl. When it's cloudy, the moon and stars are hidden. But as soon as the clouds blow over, the moon and stars will be back. Don't worry. Are you sure? Asked Birdie, unsure that something as big as the moon could be hidden by clouds. Yes, said the wise Owl. If you lie in your bed tomorrow night and gaze out of your sky,
it's almost.
I'm sure you will see the moon.
Yeah.
Birdie went back to bed and had a slightly unsettled night's sleep.
It's almost
He
done.
wasn't convinced. The next night, Birdie was eager to go to bed early and see if Owl was right. He switched off his light and got into bed and gazed out of the skylight as Al had suggested. There was the moon in all its glory. A huge, bright, white, illuminating moon. Birdie relaxed and fell into a deep, sound sleep and dreamt about becoming an astronaut.
That's cool.